By Jonathan Rees, the 3rd of November 2017, 5:17 p.m. Residents in Ulverston will be able to sleep soundly, protected from the scourge of flooding as a multi-million-pound defence scheme nears completion. When work began in August 2015, the plan was to ensure residents of the town never had to endure the terrible consequences of water rushing into their homes. A £9 million project was started across the town, most notably to replace the decades-old culvert underneath Buxton Place car park, and to strengthen flood defences in South Ulverston. The Environment Agency, which has overseen the town Beck flood alleviation scheme, say the project will be completed by Christmas. A spokesman for the EA said when completed, it will protect 407 residential properties and 118 commercial properties in Ulverston town centre, which is a substantial improvement on the current level of protection. When completed, it will protect 407 residential properties and 118 commercial properties in Ulverston town centre. The scheme is progressing well following a sustained period of poor weather, which has unfortunately affected the completion date. Provided the weather remains reasonable, the scheme will now be completed by Christmas. The need for a more robust flood defense system in the town has been made all too clear in recent years. In summer 2016, houses flooded in South Ulverston after a flash flood, and several weeks ago weather warnings were issued for many of the becks in town. Councillor Andrew Butcher, who represents the town's South Ward, was pleased to see the defences doing their job. He said there was a lot of concern that South Ulverston had been missed out, but that wasn't the case. The EA has spent a lot of money to make things better. They made the wall in Steel Street more waterproof in case the fields flood. It's not a permanent solution as they need to get more funding, but having said that, they are doing fantastic work. Because of the risk posed to South Ulverston, the defences in Steel Street have been significantly improved this year. An EA spokesman said flood alleviation improvements adjacent to Steel Street are now substantially completed, with just minor works to be carried out over the next few weeks. Extensive work has been carried out to ensure Ulverston's risk of flooding is dramatically reduced. The town beck, which runs underneath the Buxton Place car park, was identified as a significant risk zone for flooding. If its banks burst, businesses in the heart of the town centre would be affected as well as the surrounding houses. In February, work began to replace the culvert in Buxton Place, which was out of date. Other locations targeted by the FAS include the Ellers Channel, the culvert in Neville Terrace, the channel behind Lantern House, and the culvert in the Gill. The entire project in Ulverston is a partnership scheme run by key stakeholders in the town. They include the Environment Agency, Cumbria County Council, Network Rail, South Lakeland District Council, and United Utilities. As well as the work currently underway, a detailed survey is being carried out by the EA to identify areas in town which require further attention to prevent future flooding. This report is expected to be completed within the next 18 months.